From a pipeline safety perspective, I think there are two major issues or trends. The first is dealing with legacy pipeline assets. These are pipeline assets that were either installed before the creation of the pipeline safety program and the pipeline safety rules, or assets that are aged or have been in the ground over time. The second issue that I would identify is dealing with new construction, regulation of new pipelines that are going in as a result of the development that's going on right now in the United States in the shale plays. A lot of focus on gathering lines, but also transmission lines that are being installed as well.
From a legal perspective, there's certainly there's been more enforcement at the state level and at the federal level as well. Kind of a general sensitivity across most of the states and certainly in the federal government to jurisdictional issues. The regulators are less and less likely to look at an asset and say, no, that's not subject to our regulation. They're very sensitive to gaps. And so we see a lot more kind of reaching on jurisdictional issues than we have in the past. We expect a proposed gas rule from the feds this year, probably early next month. There'll be comment period, go to final rule. The feds are going to push real hard to go final in this administration so they don't spill over into the next administration, and then the rule could be changed again. So you'll see a real push this year to go final on a rule. In one sense, like I said earlier, this will give some certainty to the regulated community, but in another sense, I'm sure it will bring additional requirements and challenges, particularly for assets that have never been regulated before and that are becoming regulated. That's going to be the biggest challenge, I think.